I'm from Liverpool. We don't vote Conservative in Liverpool. It's not in our blood at all. There is no possible conceivable way that I would ever vote Conservative. It's just not what we do.
General election 2019 is upon us, and much has already been made of the student vote. Can they back the Lib Dems? Are they fans of Jeremy Corbyn? Is this all about Brexit? The answers, I think, might surprise you.
I'm kind of split between Lib Dems or Conservatives. Because on the Brexit issue, I'm fairly nuanced. I don't plan on voting Labour just because whether you agree with their policies or not, I'm not convinced Jeremy Corbyn's would be a good leader, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I think it's going to come down to whether I want Remain or leave.
I think Lib Dems it's a scam party. They're just liars. They're just power hungry. And the whole concept of tactical voting is so alien to me because I think that the Lib Dems have proven time and time again that if you vote for them, they won't keep any sort of promises because they don't actually hold any principles. It's not a principled party.
I don't think voting is going to do anything.
Yeah.
I'm not going to vote in this election coming up.
Okay, tell me why.
Because if I'm going to go out on the streets, it's not to walk to the local school to put a piece of paper in a ballot anonymously. It's to call for mass social change.
I probably will vote Lib Dem.
Okay, sure. And is that in a presumably a London constituency then?
Yes.
Because there's actually quite a solid chance that the Lib Dems could win quite a few seats here.
Well, hopefully they do, because they're the only people that have been solid with having another referendum, and that's something that I'm very passionate about. I believe that we deserve a second referendum, and especially being at uni now, surrounded by lots of 18 and 19-year-olds who, when the Brexit referendum was about, they weren't registered to vote. So, and a lot of people have died who did vote for Brexit. So I think right now students are very important with this general election that's coming up.
And, I mean, do you know a Tory?
No. I think I probably come across them in London, but I don't know any, certainly not at home.
Yeah. And sorry, people here mistake you for a Tory, is that what you're just saying?
No, I think I probably know some. No one here would ever mistake me for a Tory. I think I probably have come across some in London, but I don't know any.
Yeah.
I don't associate with any.
I am torn, if I'm honest. I really am. Because I can't bring myself to vote for the Conservative Party. I just can't. And I don't feel like Corbyn's leadership at the moment is strong enough. I would love to vote for the Labour Party, so I'm thinking it might have to be the Lib Dems. But in essence, it could be a wasted vote. So I might have to go Labour just to keep Boris out of office.
The Lib Dems refused time and time again to work with Corbyn to stop no deal simply because they were electioneering. They wanted to gain power themselves. So the concept of the Lib Dems as the main anti-Brexit party, to me, is absolutely absurd. It's just, they just play politics repeatedly.
So from what I've heard from people I've spoken to, they judge where they're going to register by how safe the seat is. So if their seat is a safe seat where they live, then they'll vote in a London one. Or if their London one's a safe seat and their one isn't, then they're going to vote in that one. So there's a bit of tactics.
I think our system of elections, the parliamentary system, is a sham. So for me, I live in Islington, and it's going to Jezza. Even if I didn't want to vote for Jezza, my vote doesn't matter, even if I was to vote for him, because it's not a form of direct democracy. But what I think is funny is we call different things legitimate. We call our parliamentary system legitimate, and we call a referendum legitimate, but they're two different forms of democracy. One is direct democracy, and one's a parliamentary democracy. But it's a vote's a vote. That's what they say about the referendum. The people voted, but the people voted in a referendum is different to the people voted in one of our general elections.